Selemn. Oh, I spelled it wrong. PODCA. Try to do the fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme with the letters of our show.
Yeah,
oh
man.
my god, I fucking knew it. I'm trying again. I can read it now, so I can't fuck it up.
Okay.
S-A.
Oh my god, man. Oh my
SALESMENPODCAST podcast. Salesman, you and me. Welcome to Salesmen After Hours. Hope you've had a nice week. I'm your host, Vinny. We got a new member on today, one of my good friends. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey. First of all, I don't condone whatever he just did.
Yes, he does.
Second of all, my name is Jack. Hello. I've been referenced once, but I'm finally here.
And now I'm pretty sure we've met all of the hosts because we've officially met everyone that will be part of this podcast forever.
I think we have.
Yeah.
Why don't you two just reintroduce yourself again, just in case?
All right. Well, I'm Billy, but I've been here 3 times. You already know that. I'm gonna be here forever. So till the end of time.
Yep. And I'm George. You've seen me last time, and I'll be here for a while too.
It's good. It's nice to be on with George and Jack, especially because George was on last week, and I was listening to the episode, and I was like, oh, there's so many points I wanted to say something, like when you said fucking Jingle Bells was your favorite fucking Christmas song.
That was the only Christmas song.
That's crazy.
Lives under a rock.
Like,
Sorry,
not
guys.
even Jingle Bell Rock. I mean, like,
That's what I was fucking thinking. I was
Listen,
like,
guys.
how the fuck does he not even say Jingle Bell Rock?
Listen, guys, I don't know Christmas songs off the top of my head. That's just not
You're
something
fucking
I
22 years old. You should know fucking
You won't find a single Christmas song in any playlist I have. Not one.
that's crazy.
Well, if that wasn't the best defense I've ever heard.
Oh my
How's
god.
everyone's week?
Well, you know.
Are we all doing?
Same shit, different toilet.
We are a week away from Thanksgiving. We're not going to talk about that, I know, because we talked a lot about holidays last time. Well, I didn't, but everyone else did.
Yeah.
We just love them here.
But time is going by rather quickly, I got to say, especially this year in general.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely. I go to school in New York City.
Sorry for your loss.
I know.
Yeah.
Time moves by so fast because I'm in college, and like I go into school every week, and it's only just week-long classes. So like I go in, and then I don't go in for that class for another week.
Mhm.
But I actually have a little funny story to share about my time in my class. But first, before I go on, I just want to say
Sponsorship.
Definitely. Happy anniversary to the SpongeBob movie. Okay. I'm wearing a SpongeBob shirt.
I actually just realized that. That's
so.
Oh wow, yeah.
It is 20 years old. Absolutely, applause. 20 years old since Wednesday. So I just want to say that first and foremost.
Okay.
So
That's your favorite movie, right?
Yes.
It's a good movie. Funny movie.
But besides that, I do my illustrations. What? My major is illustration. So a lot of the time I do on location drawings for classes.
Mhm.
And what was it? Yesterday, right? I went to Grand Central Station, just to draw and do location drawings for my final project.
Okay.
And
The Dragon's Den.
literally. And when I was there, I was chilling. If you guys can imagine, in Grand Central Station, there's the dining course area, and there, there's all these like little tables you can stand at. There's like no places to sit. Absolutely not. Unless you get something from a place, there's nowhere to sit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm standing there and I'm doing my little stuff, drawing, the doodle. And then a woman comes up to me, like really skinny, like real thin. And like she comes up to me and she's like, "Oh my God, honey, I love your hair so much." and like
You have
I'm
pretty
like,
nice hair. It's pretty curly.
"Thank you." Yeah, thanks. And I'm like, okay, where is this going? And I'm like, "Oh, thanks, whatever." And then immediately she's like, "Do you have money?" I'm like, oh,
there it is.
Like the typical New York City story that every Long Islander and no one from New York City like frets about, like, "Oh, somebody give me your money." So I did everything that I could to derail her and be like, no. But she kept going. She kept begging.
They're kind of like Slender Man. Like you say no, and then you just kind of look around your shoulder and they're still there.
Yeah, literally. So,
and you can't look at them too much. It's over.
exactly.
So.
Yeah, like revert your eyes from them and like,
Yeah.
But don't, everybody here, and for our lovely, beautiful audience at home, do not try this at home.
Don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home.
Bad
Don't
idea.
do
Don't
it.
do it.
Fucking
We'll find
dare.
you. We'll
Don't
find
do it.
you.
Do not do it.
We'll find you if you do it, and something will happen.
Something bad will happen to you, actually, because don't do this.
Mhm.
I told her yes. I said, yes, I'll give you money. But what I did was it was a test, right?
Mhm.
So if I said, okay, I'll give you money, if she was going to stand there and linger in front of me, I would just pretend I had no cash. But she did the opposite. She turned around and she went behind a pole. So I'm like, fuck. Now I have to give her money. And so I literally looked in my wallet and I was like, okay, fuck, I have to come up with something. And I swear to God, the only two things in my wallet was a $5 bill, which I gave her. That's the thing I gave her. And a $2 Barbados dollar.
Yeah, this fucking blew my mind. Where the flying fuck did you get a fucking Barbados dollar from?
Well, so it's a short story, but I did. I was in high school. I did an art show
In Barbados.
in Barbados, and I was doing on live sketch commissions. And someone's like, "I don't have money. Can you accept a Barbados dollar?" And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm accepting
That's
that.
sick.
I brought it with me. I don't know if it'll come up in the camera, but it's blue. It's
That's
freaking
amazing.
sick.
Maybe it's one of those
That's
things
sick.
where it would come back in like a what's it called? Like a horrible revenge cycle where if you gave that to the homeless lady like 5 years from now, you would reunite with that dollar.
Oh my god! And speaking of fucking money, I
dude.
also
I'm
got some
broke.
unique money with
This
me.
guy, this guy's been to like the ends of the earth. I don't know how he got this
So
shit.
on me
This is-
today in my wallet, I have two different currencies.
Well, let me just say right away, if you couldn't tell, George is Greek. So
Yeah, you couldn't tell by the
important context.
yeah,
there.
some of the name and certain other things. But so on me, I have two types of foreign cash. I have
Monopoly money.
from Czech Republic, they're crowns.
Yeah, this is so fucking
And
weird.
these guys like to refer to them as doubloons.
They
But they are
doubloons.
the discontinued currency from Greece called the drachma. And the one I have is the largest value coin. It has Alexander the Great on it.
This motherfucker's got pirate treasure, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you do. Look at this shit. It's literally a fucking doubloon.
It's a gold coin.
Yeah, I
It's
like-
a
yeah, yeah.
doubloon. You are the only motherfucker that I know that has that in there and is also a walking encyclopedia.
I didn't
You know
know
what I mean?
either. I didn't know either of those existed before yesterday, and now I know about both of them.
If
So
we
this is
combined
like-
all the foreign currency, how much money do we have? You guys think?
This is, I think this equates to it's just literally $1.
Like a
I'm
buck?
pretty
I
sure.
was gonna say
yeah.
this should the crowns should equal out to around like $50.
really
50 bucks.
okay.
Oh, can I
Big
see
shot
that?
over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the coin is obviously worthless because it's now just a collector's item.
Yeah, it's
And
Well,
one
then
of
it's not worthless. then. It
well,
might
there's
be
but there's it was
Mhm.
a currency, so there's plenty of them out
Oh.
there.
Mhm.
Just so a lot were also destroyed, but there are enough that it's not really worth more than a few bucks on its own,
Mhm.
which is still more than it was at the time.
So what,
Yeah.
like $57? Not bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
57.
Okay, no, it's not that bad, but yeah, that was my very fun experience this week.
That actually reminds
That's
me of something. It's kind of a story in the similar vein that happened with a few other people on the podcast that you've met in the previous weeks. So it was me, Sean, who you'll see next week again, Dan, who was here last week, and Andrew, who you'll meet again later. And we were in the city. This had to have been like maybe 8th grade, 7th or 8th. I don't remember exactly offhand.
Trying to think
But-
of another
Okay.
story.
But so we're in the city. I think we were going to like Nintendo World. We were hitting like the main like stops or whatever. And these two guys come up to us, and it's the classic. It's like you guys want to buy my mixtape? You know, all you guys want to buy my blank mixtape that definitely has stuff on it.
I'm trying to think if I
Yeah.
know this story.
But anyways, so me and Andrew and Sean to a bit of a lesser extent, you know that like, oh, the protocol is just, hey, like, oh, like, no, thank you. And just like, don't even make eye contact. Just move past.
Yeah, because if you make eye contact, you fucked up. And then
Yeah.
if you fucking touch it, it's like over. 'Cause
Yeah.
Like, oh, you
Yes.
touched it. Now you want to buy it. You got to give me money. Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're just like, oh no, thank you, whatever. And we're trying to go past, and they are being a little pushy. Like they're like walking
Taking out a
back with
gun.
us. They're like, yeah, like, oh come on, dude, like come on, like you guys are kids, you got money, come on. And
Yeah.
so we're just like, oh no, whatever. Now Dan, on the other
I
heard this,
already know where this is going.
Dan, and
Oh my
not
God.
to his.
What? Did he want to
Not
give him
to
like
his fault, because I do like understand that it can be like a little jarring in the moment to have someone come up on you like that, but Dan gave them $20 for a blank mixtape.
for a blank mixtape?
It's always
I love
blank.
this story. Oh my god.
Always
That's so
blank.
funny.
This is, oh my God, this is one of my favorite fucking stories.
You know, one time Dan Venmo me $30, and this was before I had like my own account, so like I had no way of sending the money back. So he just had to suck up the fact that I could not give him that $30.
Was this for a joke? Like,
Oh my
No,
God.
it was because we went out for dinner, like me, him, and Sean, and like he meant to Venmo Sean, but he Venmoed me $30. But I had no way of like depositing it and sending it back.
oh, he's just out
Because I didn't have
$30.
Yeah, so he was just out $30 because I didn't even have cash. So like
That is so
That's
funny.
unfortunate.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Dan out 50 now. That's rough.
Yeah.
So do that.
We're gonna pivot a bit because I want to talk about the Game Awards. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
those of you who may not know, the Game Awards, it's pretty much like the Oscars, but for video games. It's happening, I believe, December 12th is the date.
I
And
think
just
so.
this Monday,
Yeah.
recently, they announced all the nominees for all the awards. And there's obviously every time around this year, there's a lot of discussion about what got nominated, what didn't get nominated, all that good stuff. But there's one discussion that's, I think, has a lot more, like, there's a lot more discussion about this around all the others. And
Elden Ring
yeah,
DLC
okay.
got
So the-
nominated for Game of the Year. You don't even have to say it. I'll say it for you.
Yeah.
The fucking Elden Ring DLC got nominated for Game of the Year, which I
Yes.
think is dumb.
It is dumb.
Billy very much disagrees.
Well, don't,
'cause-
okay. I don't very much. I believe that there should be like a separate DLC category. I think that makes too much sense. I don't know how they haven't done it yet.
Mm.
I think it also is just a little weird that it got nominated. I think it's a little weird, but also my main point is because for those of you who may not know, Elden Ring won
It's
Game
my
of the Year
favorite
in
game.
2022, and it is one of my favorite games of all time. And I think Elden Ring being the only game to win Game of the Year 2 times, I think that's just too funny to pass up. Like seeing the kind of discussion that would come from that, I think it's too good to pass up.
It would be funny, yes.
Yeah, it'd be real funny.
But there's also the main arguments of obviously you can't play the DLC without the main game.
yeah, that's
And-
it. Like it's fucking stupid.
And my personal addition to that is the fact of not only do you need the game, you need to get to a certain point in the base
To play
game.
it. I didn't even know that.
You need to get through
You have to
like
beat the,
I think
like,
like 60% of the
To
main
play
game.
the DLC.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which is even more of an argument against it because it's not only own the main game and then you can play it, it's own the main game, get to a point in the main game, then you can play
yeah,
it.
it's so much reliant on a game that came out
Mhm.
what 2 years,
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah. Like at that point, I think that's just
Crazy. I don't
On-
get it.
On the other hand, though, Astrobot got nominated for Game of the Year. I know this is a game you've actually seen because you were over my house a little bit and I was playing it with Dan,
Yeah.
and it's so fucking good. I actually would probably still rather Final Fantasy VII Rebirth one because I also think that's a phenomenal game that I probably prefer a bit more. It's also like octuple the length of Astrobot. Not that game length always means a better game, but still. But Astrobot, oh my god, it's such a good game. You saw that game; it looked like so fucking. It looks like Mario Galaxy 3. That game.
It looks so fun. It's very color. Like it's like in a long while. It's like one of those games where I haven't seen that kind of game in like so long.
Yeah, it's like
you
it was. They
know?
haven't the platformer genre. I feel like really took a big departure for like the last. I don't know. Well, obviously it's coming back a bit now, but like from like 2010 to like 2020, I feel like
we had to deal with ukulele, and that's like it's messed up.
Yeah, ukulele was very mid game. I mean, obviously there was a lot of great platformers. Mario Odyssey in 2017, like a big example, but like and like the Crash and Spyro like remastered trilogy is very good. But like this game is like one of the best platformers like ever made. And it's like a PlayStation exclusive, which is like, you know, they haven't really made like a platformer for their own console in like a very
very long time.
very long time.
I was surprised because like I saw this game like I saw trailers and stuff, and I was like, okay, because this is like the PS5 or like the PlayStation, like not mascot, but like they use him for all like the tech demos and shit. And I'm like, okay, this will just be like like a 10-hour platformer or whatever, you know. And I was surprised, like people were saying this game was like the next coming. Like I was like, Jesus Christ, like everyone is talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be great because, you know, there's the tech demo on the PlayStation 5, which is like a 5-hour, not 5 hour, like 5 hour if you're going to like platinum it, but like if you're just going to be, it's like 3 hours long, but like a 3-hour long like tech demo that's like a mini version of this Astrobot game. And like everyone who played it was like, this game is so fucking good. Imagine if they actually just made like a full game of this. And then they fucking did. And it was exactly what everyone expected, which was just like this masterpiece platformer.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. with the whole like the Elden Ring DLC, I have said this before, but I think that it should just be in a different category.
Yeah.
Like, it should be like there should be a category specifically for DLC.
And next
Yeah.
year, 100% there will be, because obviously they're hearing all of this discussion.
so.
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
a 0% chance that like
Mhm.
there is not a best DLC category next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's
But
just,
when I think of Geoff Keighley, I think of like how it's like I feel like it's like the only thing he does all year. is to
Yeah.
do- in the same way, like what's like the roast master guy for the Comedy Central roast, like
Oh,
Jeff
oh,
Ross or whatever.
yeah.
yes.
I always like related to that. Like it's like they're just known for that.
Yeah,
And it's
they
like,
just do
and
that.
I
And
like I
that's
guess
it.
they just fuck off for the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Well, I also know
Yeah.
Jeff Keighley because I have his face in Among Us as like a mask, so that's pretty funny.
Was that like something they
Yeah,
released for
it's
the
like an
actual-
official. Like, it's literally like because obviously
Is it a
Among Us,
cartoon?
it's all like cartoon graphics and stuff. No, it's just a PNG of his face
my
that you
God.
can wear as a mask.
That's so
It's
funny.
so
Oh my
funny.
God.
I'll see in the YouTube edit. I'll put up a picture of it for this, but it's really fucking funny.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
I'm sure
Oh.
Shell was very thrilled at the conversation.
I was just gonna say, Shell, you have any thoughts on this Game Award stuff?
Honestly, all I can think about is me trying to explain to like people who don't know what Elden Ring is, what Elden Ring is, because I played it a total of 2 times. I think both times with Billy.
yeah.
And
Oh, dude,
I
Sheldon Ring. We gotta
Sheldon
get back on
Ring.
that.
Oh my
Sheldon.
God. Yeah.
We call it
Yes.
Sheldon Ring. But I also most nights watch Curtis Connor's Elden
Shouts
Ring
out. Love him.
playthroughs. And I really, really like them. And I feel like I know everything about the game. So if anyone doesn't know Elden Ring, this is what it is for fact and for truth.
Yeah.
According to God. You are a guy, but you can be different guys. And
True.
I think you have a horse, and that's my favorite
You do,
part. I
yes. You have a
love
magic
when
horse.
It's a
games
cute
have
horse.
horse.
I remember like a very cute
Yeah.
horse you get.
Torrent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love when Zelda has horse. I love when Zelda has
Yes.
horse.
Epona.
Yes.
I love when game have horse. But you have horse and you fight really, really big guys. And even the first really, really big guy is really tough.
Yeah.
But my favorite part about Elden Ring is something very specific, where in which when you walk around, there's little like CIA spots where people have died
Oh,
and
yeah.
have like
yeah.
comments.
Yeah, those
And-
are funny.
The only times that I've played with Billy, I just solely walk around to find the comments that I think are really, really funny. And I really don't get how that happens. I literally studied game design for like a year, and I don't understand how that works. I don't get how it happens.
Yeah.
And it's fantastical to me. And I think Elden Ring is really, really good. And I miss my horse on Billy's game.
One of these days, we'll put it up on the channel. We'll put up the
Yeah.
Sheldon Ring playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Wait, we should start a gaming channel.
Yo.
We should, yeah.
Salesmen after games.
Well, I completely agree with them. You suck balls. I hope it doesn't win. I know you voted for it.
I
did,
also
in
hope
fact,
it
vote
doesn't
for
win
it.
though.
Thank
No,
you.
yeah.
It's done too many times.
It is, yeah.
It's done its thing too much.
I
Also, I agree with the DLC point. It should have its own thing. The only games I play are dumb little indie ones, like literally for free on Steam until my laptop exploded in my face.
Like
But
what?
what?
Like name one.
I think it's called like Introvert Simulator or something. I really need to like know I like went through my laptop and deleted a lot of them because I had no space and my laptop exploded. But Rusty Lake is my favorite video game series.
Sounds like a Mario Kart track.
It's not. It's like a spooky little like escape the room, but I got really, really deep into the lore one day, so bad that it almost got me kicked out of a class. So I stopped playing because I became obsessed.
That's
Okay.
damn. I think I'm the only one that's not played Elden Ring. I'm just saying
I
that.
played like 5 hours. I was explaining this to these two because they're the big players. Like, it's like it's like any like big game. There's always like the hurdle you got to get over, and once you get over the hurdle, you get hooked. You finally understand like how it's fun, and then you play till like you're like 50 or 60 hours in, and then you
Yeah.
finally realize you have to shave and shower and move on. But that just hasn't happened for me yet. I got it because there's a nice trading post that opened nearby where we live that had like the PS4 version for like cheap, like $30, and you could also just like upgrade it to the PS5 version for free.
Yeah.
So I
Oh.
picked it up, and I was like, well, this is a no-brainer. And yeah, I'm like 5 hours in. I just haven't got hooked yet. I guess maybe I'll play more, especially, you know,
It's-
like he wins Game of the Year. I guess, you know.
Um, Well,
Just,
and actually, funny that you mentioned that. Elden Ring right now is, if anyone out there who wants to take advantage of this deal, Elden Ring right now is $20 on all for like Black Friday deals. So hey, anyone out there who hasn't played the best game
It
of
is
all
a good
time,
deal.
yeah.
It definitely is a good deal. I got ripped off $10.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, George?
I was gonna say, I mean, I definitely agree it's a hurdle that you have to get over to get into those kinds of games. It's just that whole genre is a very it's not forgiving.
Yeah.
It's very unforgiving,
Yeah.
actually. And once you just can get over the fact of it's gonna be difficult and you're gonna die a lot in it, that's when you start to get hooked. Because then you accept the part that most people get mad at, which is the I'm dying over and over. And then you're good.
I also think Elden Ring's game structure, specifically with the first boss, is they lead you to the first boss, like the way the pathway is designed.
Yeah.
They lead you to the first boss because they know you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Which boss? Oh, the one in the cave that like actually fucking like sucks. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking. I don't know if you got
the dragon
up
thing
to this part yet. No, there's a boss. If you go up to like, like the main castle path, like you reach that like little village.
Yeah, I think so.
If you go left, you take that path through like the big gateway. There's like a giant troll right there. If you
maybe. I encountered like 3 things that completely fucking whooped me. So.
Well, if you keep following that path, you get to the first like main boss.
Oh yeah, now I actually know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So they lead you there. You're supposed to go there, get your ass kicked, realize, oh hey, I'm like level like 10 or whatever, and you're supposed to like, because they give you like a lot of the map to explore all at once, so you're supposed to go explore the map, level up, get like new gear and shit, and then come back and then kick his ass, and then you move on to the next like big area.
I guess just the last thing I'll say before we move on from Elden Ring is just like I get that, but it's like a game like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, which also like has a big focus on exploration. I feel like you actually, and maybe I just haven't seen this yet in Elden Ring, but like there's like the shrines, which are like puzzles. So it feels like, I don't know, there's like different gameplay loops as you explore. Elden Ring, when you explore it just feels like there's enemies you fight and then you just get like some levels. And it didn't really feel like there was that much of a benefit of exploration. Like it was just kind of a lot of field. There was a lot of
you won't find as many like puzzles or whatever stuff like that. Like if you're looking for shrines, then you won't find that in Elden Ring. It's like you're looking for like exploring, you're gonna find like an abandoned village or like something like that, or like a dungeon, and it'll be like, oh, like I'm sure there's something in here that I can find and use. And then
exploration in Elden Ring is to find unique armors and weapons pretty much that will cater to different classes and play styles. So if you don't explore, you might not find that really good sword for your specific build, but if you explore, you might find it that suddenly makes you double your strength.
I see.
Speaking of Elden Ring, though, I think we have someone waiting in the back.
No,
that is a fan of Elden Ring.
No, he's not coming on. Don't add him. Shell, don't you fucking.
I'm sensing a little strife here. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'll add Andrew if he promises not to get up and leave his room like 10 times because he just did.
I saw him in the corner of my eye doing that. I was like, where's he going?
Dude, there he is.
This guy? There he is.
Hi, guys. I'm getting up and leaving my room because I'm listening, but I don't want to just sit here. So, I'm just roaming.
Just put Mitch in the chair whenever you leave. And then...
true. No, Mitch is chilling. He's taking a nap right now. He's not.
You don't want to wake him up.
Not that there's much of an explanation, but I was listening to last episode and I was thinking, like, no one's gonna know who the fuck Mitch is.
He was in the shot. He was
but it's like it's some fuck. Okay, I'm wrong, I guess.
Well, what do you mean?
You are.
Well, how about this?
We'll bring Mitch on as a surprise guest one time.
Exactly.
Yeah, then everyone will get to know Mitch.
Exactly.
So.
Mitch has to pay for his spot,
gonna say,
What currency does Mitch use?
Drachma.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Where do you think I found him? I found him on like an old sunken ship with pirate balloons. Like, that's where I got it.
Treasure.
Exactly. Doubloons. Exactly.
Well, Andrew, I remember hearing that you had something that you wanted to bring up today for the class.
So Hold on. Before that, I want 2 cents on Elden Ring, right? Because I said in chat, I played about 20 minutes co-op with Ray and another one of our friends, and then like the seamless co-op thing like was out of date and stopped working, and we just haven't fixed it. So I haven't been able to play anymore.
People who don't know,
but,
that's working.
No.
I will say, like George said with those games, it is very much a hurdle to get over it, and you have to accept that you're going to die a lot. It's also there was, at least for me, because I don't remember shit. It's not an easy game to put down and pick back up, because the exploration thing, like you're not going to remember whether you checked or not if you leave for long enough to come back.
Yeah, that too.
So which makes it kind of like hard to just pick it up when you want to.
That's true.
Exactly. I will say I am waiting for Bloodborne to hopefully one day fully come to PC, because I want to play that one. The Eldritch Horror HP Lovecraft world is so much more enticing to me than the medieval fantasy. I can't lie.
Yeah,
like it looks so cool. Like,
Bloodborne
I want to play
needs
that.
come to PC ASAP, dude.
It cannot be stuck on PS4 anymore.
Yeah, I noticed like people like all the work on the PS4 like emulator is like all meant to get like Bloodborne.
It's solely for Bloodborne. Like, dude, like everyone wants Bloodborne. Maybe Spider-Man too, but like Bloodborne, 100%.
The big one, yeah.
The thing I wanted to ask today, you four and everyone watching right now.
This is a good one, folks.
Yeah, buckle up, pay attention.
So if you've ever seen the critically acclaimed movie The Truman Show, you're gonna know what I'm talking. If you haven't, the general premise is a guy is born on camera. Essentially, his whole life is manufactured. His whole world is actors and people pretending to be real when they're not, and his whole life is televised. Every week, it's a 24/7 live stream of this man's life. It's almost like a entertainment social experiment.
Okay.
So my question, which I think is a very natural conclusion for anyone to really come to.
Yep.
Of course.
My question.
When Truman goes through the canon human being event of being hit with an absolute screamer, just horrible, just horrific shit. I mean, I'm talking like 11 out of 10 mudslide. He's praying to a higher power. He's like sweating. His shirt and his pants are off. He has no idea he's regretting every decision he's ever made up until that point. Do you think they show that to like the whole world? Or do you think they cut away to his fake wife to improv?
It's like 24. It's like 24-hour surveillance. I haven't seen the movie, but it's like 24-hour surveillance.
I mean, they watch him sleep. They watch
him shit.
Which is why I think you definitely get to see him on the can. But even more, I think they might even have first-person cameras in the toilet.
That'd be crazy.
I feel like you're ruined for him, you know?
Yeah, exactly. For that one, you got to pay extra. You have to pay the price.
That's the membership.
Yeah, Patreon members get to watch Truman shit.
I think what really makes this an enticing idea to me is that it is Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like his face is contorting in 18 different ways while this is happening.
I feel like
while
this
he's
is
clutching the sides of the bowl.
He's right. I feel like this is almost like a good thing. Like we should make a Patreon and offer videos of us taking a shit that you can pay for.
Yeah, okay.
We can
No.
I was gonna say no.
What do you mean no?
Immediate no.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
I'm wasting my time.
I don't say that as if you can like convince me otherwise. Yeah, maybe I'm getting convinced otherwise.
What do we charge $5,000 a month for it?
No, we totally could. There's people that are really into that.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
This is
you
my
guys
last episode on the podcast. This is my last episode, guys.
You are yet to give a valid reason why not so far. That's all.
No, that's why I'm saying that you're starting to convince me a little. I don't like that you are, but I mean, like, who am
working.
Who am I to say no? I mean, I'm everyone to say no. I am the one that says no. I think I might greenlight this at some point. If you find enough freaks who would do it. Also, I just need to be meta for a second. Vinny, I see you side-eyeing me because I'm struggling back here to find the little plate where it says Salesmen After Hours and Andrew.
It's easy. Just go to the top.
Right.
I'll make it funny.
This is some behind the scenes.
This is behind the
scenes. Hit the edit
yeah.
button in the top right and then hit show display names. There you go.
We just lost
So
80.
what if I quit the podcast right now if it was that easy? You saw me scrolling this whole time.
I know. It's fine. I'm sorry. I should have made it more clear.
You just side-eyed me the whole time.
We need a quick joke to make it funny now. George, say something funny.
I was gonna say,
Shell, maybe we could check out some of the comments, see if anyone else has any ideas regarding this.
Oh my god!
Right.
So absolutely, the comments were few and far between in the beginning, but suddenly we had 28. Our first comment of the night was from Andrew, who's now right
What?
here.
Who said that?
Right there. You're right there.
I can't read that.
Whoa.
There's like a ghost in here or something. Like I don't know what the fuck.
Thoughts on lamps?
I don't know who typed that. There's like so.
It was Mitch. He might be on his phone.
That's
Oh, true. Yo, Mitch. He's no.
He's tired.
Yeah, I think Mitch is on his phone because then it says, "I think I got my sauce." And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do like lamps. My girlfriend's a big fan because she doesn't really like overhead lights because she feels like they're very
real.
Real. That's very real. I got a
Shout
lamp
out
right
Veronica.
here.
Shout out Veronica.
I love Veronica so much.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what?
What's that,
Oh.
pal?
I'll turn
Oh.
off the overhead light.
Tell me we're getting the lamp
Turn
here.
off the overhead light.
Now get
You're getting
really
the lamp
close,
light now.
like it's the Unfriended movie.
It's
Get
getting
real
scary.
close. For those who are listening on audio, Andrew just shut off the lights in this room, which now it's like almost pitch black in there, which is funny.
Guys, what if Mitch
Ooh.
comes up behind him?
Oh my
I get
god.
dragged away.
If you look at
Oh
video
my
of the
God.
kid on the Zoom call getting like kidnapped by his friends, have you guys ever seen that?
Yeah.
It's
She gets grabbed and dragged off camera.
like they
Yeah.
put like a bag over his head and they like pull him out of his chair.
We need
Really
contacts in West Virginia for that.
Do you remember that? Like, what was that like YouTuber who like he was the prank channel guy that sucked, like Sam Pepper?
Sam Pepper.
Remember
Yeah.
like the
Oh my
kidnap
God.
your the
Yes.
friend prank?
Yes.
Where he kidnapped Andrew, do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
British prank YouTuber Sam Pepper. He did like it was so obviously fake. He did like a prank where he like kidnapped this guy's best friend, and then like where he kidnapped two guys that were best friends and like tied one of them up, tied both of them up, and then made one of them like watch like him killing the other best friend who
Like
was
he, like,
in on it.
Fake shot the other one in the head.
Yeah, he like
and
fake
killed
shot
him.
the other one in the head and like and like it's so fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Shell, do you know what the fuck they're talking about? Do you know what this is, Shell?
I do because I was a chronically online teenager.
Yeah.
It
It's
like
an old age like YouTube thing.
yeah,
right.
it's literally like an old age YouTube thing. It like scarred me when I was but a
it
little
was
wee.
terrifying.
It was
They had to
freaky.
take it down and everything. It was like
That's
so
crazy.
bad.
It was.
You guys don't
I
know
want to
anything
talk about
until you
old
talk about,
school.
What's up?
No, sorry. Go ahead,
I
please.
was
Bill.
gonna say you guys don't know anything until you know about one man, one jar.
He died. He died
He
recently.
died?
Yeah, he's
dead?
He died in the
How did he die?
Wait, explain.
I was gonna ask him to get. I was gonna get him on the pod.
Please
died?
explain.
Okay, so I'm not gonna mince any words here. One man, one jar is a video of a man who you don't see his face. You just see like his legs because I guess he sets up his camera.
Oh.
Like you just got it. You
Make
just
a
got
guess,
it. You just
did he?
knew
He
it.
like puts a glass jar up
he
his
takes
ass.
Yes,
his ass
yeah.
and then
yeah.
and it breaks.
yeah.
I tried
Great.
to prevent that from being said live on air, but Sean explained
Who
it
cares?
seconds too late.
My fault.
Yeah.
No one cares. It's not bad or anything. I just didn't want to hear anyone say it
How did
again.
he die?
That'll be our
Also,
second Patreon.
Funny
tier.
part of that story, the guy after he filmed the video, just cleaned it up and went to work.
What the fuck?
It's just, oh my God.
That's crazy.
But anyway,
Wait, yeah, Andrew asked, how did he die? How did he
How
die?
is he dead?
He died in the Ukraine war.
Oh.
No fucking way.
He
Oh,
put a jar up his ass and it broke, and he lived, but he died in a war.
yeah.
Unfortunate.
Honestly,
Poor guy.
Andrew,
Okay, moving on.
He died as he lived with honor.
See how
I'll
how everyone's feeling after that.
Yeah,
just-
Andrew also said earlier, Dan, would you love me if I was a shark? Dan's not on this episode. Dan's
No,
in
he was in the chat. He was in the chat.
I don't think he responded to you. I think he stopped
yeah.
watching
I
us.
see Dan's fuck ass
Aw.
YouTube profile picture. The Space
Um,
Invaders
oh my
guy.
God.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
and then the 28 comments came from web phishing.
web fishing.
Yeah!
Ray is here. Yeah.
What do you mean web fishing?
That's right.
I love web
Web
fishing.
fish- like
Oh.
fishing on the
Oh.
web. It's $5 on Steam. Guys,
I
so
love it.
what occurred while you guys were talking about things was that our number one or our number two fan, because Ali's our number one fan, our number two fan, Nick Delio, bought
Shouts out,
Sean
Nick.
web fishing. So now me and Sean are gonna stay up late tonight playing web fishing.
Yes.
Dude, it's so good. I love web fishing, bro.
I don't know what that is.
It's a game where you play as like Animal Crossing animals. Like you could pick a dog or a cat,
okay.
and it's literally just like It's fishing. Like you just like you fish, and it's like it's supposed to be like a social thing because like you'll join like a room with.
Is this that thing, George? You put like 100 hours
No,
into it or something?
that was a
different
different
thing.
thing.
The one
game,
I
right?
played was like an actual fishing
is so
simulator.
fucking
This is more of like a literally like
Andrew.
Animal Crossing fishing in a game.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
fucking
well.
stupid.
Go grab a football. It's coming from the guy who plays like 50 hours of video games every day. But
yeah,
Andrew, can you tell that fucking what's like that thing you and Sean found like a YouTube channel that has like 2 videos on it, and they're like the most fucking like different videos that like could be.
Wait, I think I know
One
what
of
you're
them's like a Seinfeld video.
Yes.
Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
You have to know what I'm talking
It's a
about.
what video?
A
Wait,
Seinfeld video or
I know
something.
what
Oh,
this is.
You figured it out.
dude, there's a channel where like I don't even remember what the second video is, but one video is like a snippet from Seinfeld of the name of the video is Jerry and Elaine walking with packages, and it's like a bit that takes place on the street where they're carrying packages. But I cannot describe to you the video quality and more importantly the audio quality. It sounds like this was recorded on a GBA. Like it's crazy. I've never heard audio like this. It's like the most big crushed weird audio I've ever heard. It's hilarious to me.
I got to jump in for a second because I remember what the second video on this channel was.
Oh, what is it?
No.
And I remember, so we found. I don't think I wasn't there when we found it originally, but like they showed me after the fact. So there's the Seinfeld video, obviously. Then the second video on the channel is just like a slideshow of like Syrian war footage. Like it's just a bunch of like pictures of like
Jesus.
of like journalist pictures from the Syrian war.
What the fuck makes the channel and
It's set to I don't remember what song it's set to, but it is set to like a funny song. And then the other
crazy.
video is the
Holy
Seinfeld clip.
How did we twice get to a war?
You know what?
This is
That's a
war.
great point.
This is
It's not the war
One
episode.
man, one war.
Maybe it was the Glass Jar guys, like second channel.
maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That would be crazy.
Gotta do a deep dive now.
Biggity boo.
Oh, is that, I think I see Eric in the chat right there. Is that
Eric
correct?
is in the chat, and
Is that
Eric and
pork?
Andrew had the funniest interaction that I need to air out
Yeah.
of. Hold on, please. I gotta find it.
Please do.
Andrew immediately went, "Can we ban Eric, please?" And Eric just said, "I just got here, man." To which he then commented 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 times. As you can see on the side of your monitor there. And none of them are really coherent thoughts.
He's probably taking
Even when he doesn't have a mic, he's fucking yapping. Like how is that?
Yeah,
possible?
I know.
He started with, "Is Wogert ever gonna get an appearance?"
If he's not busy.
Wogert
No one
is
knows.
busy.
I don't
Wogert
even
is
know who
always
Wogert
busy.
is.
He's busy.
If
Yeah,
the
he's-
live
That's all you need
audience,
to know.
He
That's
works.
helpful.
He works.
if the live audience cannot understand who Wogert is, like, oh no, if I can't understand who Wogert is, the live audience is not allowed to understand.
Well, they'll see him if he comes on the show.
Whoa.
It's a joke.
Whoa.
I think we literally dropped a viewer when you said that. I don't.
I'm sorry. It was a joke.
I don't know who got offended.
Podcast it's over.
Oh, I think it was Eric. He said, "Sue me,
Oh, that's
goddammit, good night." Guys, you offended Eric off of a podcast he's on.
You know,
Guys, stop bullying Eric.
I'm surprised like 3 people.
We won.
Fuck, I'm never mind. Fuck me.
Take this guy out of here,
I'm
man.
surprised Eric doesn't count as 3 people because it's like a fat person.
Hey,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh, he's still here. He's still here.
still here.
He's never gonna come back. I'm not giving.
That's fine.
That's better than a boo, honestly, for that.
I keep
Well,
saying.
Vinny didn't give me a good boo, so
Well,
I
dude-
still don't have a boo, guys.
Wow.
I was trying to use the one I found. You can use it directed at me because I fucked up the job.
Fucking asshole.
Unbelievable. Unreal.
That's a good one.
All I'm saying is
funny.
we gotta. Maybe this happened in the last episode. I want to get like an MP3 of Dan going like, "What?" and then I want to make it. I want to make it a button on the soundboard so you can just spam it like, "What?
That would be amazing.
Vinny, I heard you had a game that you wanted to play with one of our guests.
Yeah, I'll do it with Andrew again. This one, for those who don't know, we've been doing like some dry runs of these shows like the day or two before we filmed it. Me and Andrew did. Okay, he's gone. Never mind.
I'm sorry. I'm turning my mic back on so you can see me.
Andrew and I did this game last night. It went pretty good, so we're gonna try again. So Andrew, I have a list of things, and you just have to respond with only yes or no and nothing else. And maybe you'll elaborate after, but we'll leave it at that for now. Okay.
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 I'm excited for this one.
Towels.
Yeah.
I just said shell.
I just said if you aren't able to hear,
Erupt in the other room.
I just started laughing in the other room.
Okay.
I can't come down from that man. I just lost it.
Next one. Shallots.
Shallots?
Yeah, like the vegetable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like my opinion on shallots are not that strong. I hate to break it to you.
Okay.
They're shallots.
You're only supposed to say yes or no. But, Blitzen, like the reindeer Blitzen.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. No.
Fair.
Thank you. That's what he says. No, we do the Get Out. Alaska. That fucking scared me. Only
There goes our entire Alaskan audience. You told them to get out.
Alaska, we are so sorry. That was
Unacceptable.
but Alaska.
Alaska's pretty dope. I'll give that a yes.
Alaska has
Agreed.
outdoor boys, so we cannot disparage the
Jesse
middle.
Pinkman's there, so
True,
That is
him
true.
Also. The
Okay.
only two people out of
Yeah.
Alaska.
Loofahs.
that's a hard yes. I
Yeah.
fucking love loofahs.
Yeah.
Dude, loofahs are so good. Yeah.
Cement tiles. And he's gone. He's gone.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Fine. Whatever. Sloppy Joes.
Honestly, no. Overrated. I don't like them that much.
You know what? I
I
agree.
don't like them that much.
I haven't had
No,
one
no,
in
I
12
also
years,
agree.
but
Yeah, I'm there too.
It's a worse like meatball sub. Like I think a meatball sub over sloppy Joe any day.
I also just hate getting messy while I eat. Like that's
That's
like exactly
true.
why I like
the
hate
soccer player.
sloppy. Yeah, I hate thinking about messy while I eat. No, I just
If I have a roughly 80% chance to stain my shirt,
yeah.
I
it's
don't-
like,
I don't love that.
like, you're done.
Yeah.
You're out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The Rock.
Dwayne.
Yep.
That's the second time Dwayne's coming up. Yeah. No, he's chill.
Okay.
Okay.
Surfing.
Oh my god.
Oh my wait.
No,
No.
no.
No surfing. Okay.
Because I've yet to meet someone who's like into surfing
Not
who
douchebag.
isn't obnoxious as shit.
Absolutely.
That one
Agreed.
guy from
100%.
Total
Yeah.
Drama Island.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You're
I'm
right.
blanking on his name, but yeah, the
You
guy with
got
the
it.
big hat.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
That was his name.
Yes.
Yes.
Geoff.
Leonard from The Big Bang Theory.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I like him. Man. I feel like he's
Which is
underrated.
that? Is
He's
that
the-
Johnny Galecki, the kid from Christmas Vacation?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Sheldon's roommate.
Yeah,
Leonard.
he's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I like him. I like that actor.
Deodorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
not
cool.
fucking any of you.
Imagine
I love
if-
deodorant.
imagine if I asked Eric that. No.
Big fat no.
He'd be like, what is that?
That's a good Dan voice.
I'm kidding. Kidding. It's going to like kill me. All right.
Just jokes.
You're not gonna make it to any of your next episodes. Like Eric's not gonna make it.
No,
You can't bully him off the podcast.
He bullies me. I bully him.
No,
It's
it's-
fine.
Bully you that much.
It's a
I'm
lot-
reading his chat right now. He's not happy.
Eric, I'm sorry.
You always come back. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Let's move on. Dan.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay. That's our friend who was on the last episode. I don't know. Jack's reading my list. Okay. We're almost done. Diet Fanta.
No. Fuck you. No.
Always in your fridge. That was always in your fridge, Billy.
not my fault.
Not good.
Who the
not
fuck?
good.
thought- Okay.
It is like the last
Not my
resort drink that I could ever.
It's not my fault. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like someone just put them there.
We got two more. Bisons.
Oh no.
Bisons.
Uh,
Like
yeah, no, I fuck with bisons.
Okay.
Okay.
Last one. The letter F.
You know what? No.
Nah.
No.
No, I'm not feeling it.
Big.
No.
What are you gonna do
Really?
without the letter F?
Yeah.
What would I do without the letter F? I'd use PH.
Yo,
You know what?
that's
You're
big.
right.
That's
You're
big.
right.
You know
That-
what?
That's
Wow.
a game changer.
So
That
you're
is
gonna-
a game changer.
That's
I'm
new
with you now.
tech, dude.
You're gonna type PHU instead of FU next
Yeah,
to it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Dude,
still
you just
fair.
Fuck you. That's
Really
awesome.
Crazy.
Okay. Here's
Get
the
more
next.
emphasis
That's
on
revolutionary.
the- Yeah.
Okay, new game. Andrew, stay for this because you'll find it funny. I'm not gonna do it with you though because there's no way we synced up. We did this also yesterday.
Oh,
I'll do
can I
it.
play this one this time?
No, I'll do it with Jack.
All right, fair.
Wow, fun.
Next time, because
Next,
I feel like I want to. He hasn't been talking as much. I want to get him.
Oh.
I'll do you next time.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa.
hey.
Whoa.
Not right now. Come on.
So the game is.
We are starting a Patreon, folks.
Follow us on Patreon.
It is. Don't say the same thing as me. I'm gonna say a topic. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1. We're gonna say something from that topic, and if we match, we lose. All right.
All right.
So the first one's gonna be movie genres. So just take a moment, think of one. I'll think of one.
Okay.
How we all doing tonight, folks?
Oh yeah.
All right, I got one. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Spaghetti Western.
Oh, Noir.
Spaghetti Western.
No,
Western.
two
That's-
different.
I think that
that's
counts.
different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Two different.
That
Oh my
was-
God.
That was
God.
too
That was
close.
like-
That was a soul link.
Holy
shit.
Oh my crap. That was close.
That's crazy.
If you didn't say Spaghetti Western, the podcast would be over.
Yeah,
It would- it would be.
End the fucking episode.
We're done.
Yeah.
Can't go on.
Okay, next one.
Wait,
is-
Shell, you got a. Did you say anything, Shell?
What?
Did you say a genre?
Vinny and Jack.
No, yeah, it's just
Oh.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, I thought it's.
he
Oh,
decided
my bad.
no one else is allowed to play his game.
Well, I did.
Oh, okay.
I want to do it with Jack.
Because I said film noir. I didn't realize it was a jacket.
want to play.
Well, everyone
I
can
know.
play. Everyone at home right now play. Don't get the same
That's
thing.
not
as
Why
us.
don't you go down the line? Go down the line. Go to George
If
next.
you lose, you have to buy us subscribers. If you
Fine.
lose the game at home.
But I only have 5 written down, so we'll have to think more. All right, fine, George. Month. So think of a month. All right. Okay. All right. I got one.
I'm good.
3, 2, 1.
October.
September. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, shit.
It's close, dude. This is not good.
This
Okay.
is scary.
I made them like more narrow each one. Billy,
All right.
Pokemon generation.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay. So just say Gen blank. All
Yeah.
right.
I have mine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Gen
3.
6.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're right.
I thought about saying 3 at first, but it was my favorite, so it was too easy.
Shell, I could do it with you. I'm just worried about it. I guess it'll sync up fine
Yeah.
because you're here. So yeah. Okay. So the one I wrote down is dollar bill value. All right.
Right. Right.
So what are our options? 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100.
Yeah, 50, 100.
Like,
And Barbados dollar.
Those are dollar bills.
Don't-
And
let's
Barbados
not-
dollars.
Do you want to count 2 and also 1,000, or is that too much?
Is there $1,000 bill?
Go
is
for it,
technically-
man. I mean, I already have. I picked my pick like the second you sent me your text for what
Okay.
you want on your cue
All
card.
right, I got mine. All right, I got mine. All right. So I'm just saying a number. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured.
3, 2, 1, 50.
100.
Okay, we're good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Mhm.
And then I could try with Andrew. Let's see whether it works or not.
If I get it wrong, just take me out. Like immediately, show.
Okay.
This one I did with George yesterday. This is real narrow. It's card suit. So we got 4 options. All right.
It's what?
Card
Oh, card
suit.
suit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ready? You got one?
Mhm.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hearts.
Spades.
Okay. Well, we
Okay,
were.
that was probably the same time.
Yeah, he probably heard it
Yeah.
at the same time, so it doesn't matter. All right, we're good then.
Vinny, I'm going to challenge you
Okay.
to your own game. We have to, either of us have to pick one of the other people in this room right now.
Can we include ourselves?
No. So it's a 50-50 shot.
50-50
I'll tell you,
Oh
this is
my
the final
God.
challenge. This is the last.
Oh my god.
I'm challenging you at your own game.
Okay, fine.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Jack.
Oh,
Remove Andrew. Get rid of Andrew. He's out of here.
Wait, what the fuck did I do?
There, Andrew, if you can hear me from the afterlife, I'm so sorry. Your death is on my end.
Had to be done.
All right,
Really
we got-
sorry.
We got 6 minutes. We can keep thinking of
Really?
more. Yep.
Yeah.
Time goes by fast.
Oh,
when-
we don't have the timer.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got the watch. It's,
Okay.
it's all right.
We're good.
Yeah.
So
Oh. That was really.
I'm gonna think of
fucking
something
bad.
else. Let's see.
Okay. Well, I have something that's been on my mind recently
Okay.
that I wanted to bring up. Back on the topic of like game talk.
Mhm.
So there is this game that's been circling around recently on the internet.
Elden Ring?
Fucking, we're not talking about Elden Ring. I have nothing else to say about that. There's a game. Well, on like the topic of like games that are like have weird vibes.
Mhm.
So there's a game recently that everyone's been comparing to Silent Hill 2.
Oh yeah, it's
It
like a
is-
remake, right?
It is Piglet's Big Game.
Oh wait, I heard about
Oh
this.
yeah, it like
Wait,
fucking
wait.
came out of nowhere or something, right?
Yeah, it's basically if you know Silent Hill, if you ever played
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2, it's a fixed camera like horror game that you basically walk around and like you try not to get killed, you collect things and whatever.
Mhm.
It is the same exact gameplay. Piglet's Big Game, you play as Piglet. You walk really fucking slow and you collect things and you have to invade the other one's dreams. And their dreams are scary. If you go and you listen to the soundtrack for Silent Hill 2 and Piglet's Big Game, exactly the same.
This is what I heard about. I heard the soundtrack was all like fucked up and weird.
Yes.
I didn't know it was the whole
That's
game though. I thought it was
crazy.
just like a.
game.
Holy crap.
It is
weird fucking games, right?
terrifying. Like, and what's really funny is that it was a really obscure PS2 game. It was on the PS2.
Mhm.
So
Wait, this was actually made by like Warner Bros. Or whatever?
yes,
Damn.
I didn't even know.
yeah,
That's
it
fucking
was. And like the game was so obscure. Like if you saw it before it went big, like went viral on the internet,
Mhm.
on eBay, it sold for like $10. But now it's like $500.
Yeah, now everyone got their
And it's
hands
like-
on it. It's
On PS2.
on
PS2.
PS2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you could pirate that. but
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
you fucking $500.
The
Of
physical
course.
is always more.
yeah.
It's always
yeah,
more.
definitely.
but it is-
Anyone at home, if you happen to have a copy of this fucking game, you
Send
know,
it to Billy.
yeah,
Send it to
me,
Billy.
and I will sell it and give you half.
His address and social security number will be in the description of this episode.
They will.
Go
They
check-
will. I'll
Take
put it
a
in
look,
myself. You know what?
Click below.
That's how
Yeah.
ready I am for
Yep.
this.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to play through it. It's the scariest game you'll ever play.
That's
guarantee.
That's like
Guarantee.
Well, they
damn.
just did the thing where because the copyright expired for Winnie the Pooh, they're making like those horror movies, which are so
Yeah.
oh
funny.
yeah,
That's true.
they went
It's
into
so
public
fucking
domain
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they made because
Blood and Honey.
yeah,
Yeah.
the first one was like obviously fucking awful. The second one, because I saw it recently, it was like still bad.
I heard it was
but it's
like-
like
No,
it's
it's
watchable.
terrible.
It's like I gave it
Okay.
like I think I gave it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. I don't remember.
That's pretty high for.
I'll put my letterbox
Yeah.
in the description below. Follow me.
Please.
I know you will. This guy loves his letterbox.
Okay.
All right.
You got to put my letterbox too.
I will put.
We will also
It's a
put
Mad
his
Max fan
letterbox.
account.
True. True. The Mad Max.
The Mad
The
Max.
Mad Max.
The bad
The Max is mad.
It's my favorite movie. It's like not at all, but I became obsessed with it, and I can't turn back now.
That
you know?
makes sense.
Is that
for
like the
you,
desert
I feel
one or
like.
whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
It's post-apocalyptic,
I-
but Shell.
Yeah,
Which one do you prefer? Because
right.
there are a few.
No, there's a lot. Were you gonna give me options, or are you just asking out of?
I
all
was
of
just
them?
asking it because I'm not going to start listing them all if you haven't seen them all.
So, I've seen them all.
Oh, okay.
Fury Road is my favorite. That's the one I watched
Yeah.
every night. I had to check with Sean. I watched Fury Road every single night to fall asleep. For like a month, 2 months maybe.
That's cool.
Wow.
It became a deep obsession. It's my favorite of the Mad Maxes.
I still gotta
That's
watch
cool.
that. I still haven't seen any of
I've
them.
never seen that.
Big
any of them.
recommend.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
But
Anyways-
with
Oh no, I was gonna say my favorite Mad
Yeah.
Max movie is Singing in the Rain.
oh no, you're right. You're completely right about that.
Yeah, I know we got
2
minutes. We could. I
Do
mean,
you
we
guys-
could end now, but we
Do you
could.
guys want a little comment roundup?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's
let's
do
do
it.
one
Do a
last
comment
comment round.
round.
Yeah.
And
Shout
then-
outs.
And then we'll
Shout-outs?
unfortunately
Um,
leave your.
Just skip Eric's ones. I don't care if it's getting old that we're making fun of Eric. I don't want to read his comments.
I do need everyone to know that 2 of our fans' comments got removed by YouTube's community guidelines, so I have to read them on the TV.
Christ.
Oh
Um,
my
said them.
god.
The first one being Andrew using his new revolutionary PH, saying "fuck you, Eric," but it was PH space
Why would you-
UCK
why would
you
YouTube get rid
Eric,
of that?
How?
and
What?
somehow that got removed.
They know.
And then the other one was from Nick that I don't want to say this out loud, but it was
I
no,
said-
Sean's gonna say it out loud.
All right. Hey,
welcome,
Nick
Sean.
said, been around the block so much, they thought I was playing Minecraft. And the next one is, took a poop so big, my shit look like a New York bagel.
That first one is a Dracula Flow reference. I remember that
I think
line.
they're
Yeah.
both Dracula Flow
They are.
references.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
the
think
second
Nick's
one.
brain is only Dracula. I think Nick's Dracula
it might
Flow.
be.
You ain't never
That's
seen
fucking
10 bands in
awesome.
your life.
So again, Patreon tiers. First tier's videos of us taking a shit. Second tier, we'll get George to put a glass jar up his ass. We'll give you
And
we'll
the
give-
third tier, we'll all play Elden Ring.
if people will pay, yeah.
The most expensive one.
If people will pay, we'll do it, and George will get a generous 8% cut. It'll be
Oh
fine.
yeah. Only 8%.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever you say.
8% cut.
So
Oh my god.
thank you for tuning in to this week of
Thank you.
Salesman After Hours.
Thank
Thank
you
you
all.
to
It's been nice.
Strong Island, the network, to Bobby Lacera, one of the hardest working
shouts
guys
out,
I know,
Bobby.
for
Shout out.
setting this all up for us. And thank you, Shell, for running another great show for everybody. And next week should be pretty good. You'll see some familiar faces, some returning faces, and it'll be a fun time. So thank you for
Next week's the
watching.
Thanksgiving episode.
Next week is
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Gobble,
Get out your
gobble.
turkeys. Get out your stuffing.
Pitchforks and
Have a good time.
torches.
Pitchforks, yeah.
Yeah.
Get
The
out
whole
your
lot.
cornucopias.
Gobble gobble.
Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna give you all little kisses, and I also need everyone to know Nick's last comment of, "Dude, I got home and instantly drank rum," and the next comment was, "I, fucked."
My
Surprised I
goat.
wasn't right.
My goat.
Nice.
Thank you all for
Everyone,
watching.
yeah, everyone gets little kisses.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. See you next time. Fuck.